Hey Taurus, happy October, happy Libra season. I said that really weird. Happy Libra season. There we go. I'm just going to take this time while I'm shuffling to tell you that if you or anyone you know is trying to cut back on smoking cannabis or you want to quit smoking cannabis, I've created a free 30-day program. I'm going to link it down below. There's going to be a video that explains to you how the program works. You have complete control over it. It's completely modifiable. So yeah, if you or anyone you know is trying to cut down or quit weed, check it out. Cool. Oh, and there we go. All right, Taurus, October 2019. Feeling comfy. I'm feeling comfy. But there's still a little bit of residual discomfort. I was going to say anxiety, but that wasn't the right word. It's like you're coming out of a period of feeling really out of bounds with yourself, and now you're coming into a space where you can really call home. And what's more important to a Taurus than their home, right? But now you're thinking about how you can spread that same feeling to the world. Interesting. Really interesting. If you're dealing with a Leo or a fire sign that's around you and they're feeling kind of insecure, I sense that you're almost a sense of security for them. And you're kind of like that motherly, fatherly figure. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's like you help check them, right? You balance them out. This is great. I want to wait to show you all the cards. One more for Taurus for the month of October 2019. Take a deep breath for me, guys. One more for Taurus for the month of October 2019. One more, not six more. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Cool. So, you guys are in a very powerful position this month. You are kind of making it I was going to say life's work, but that's a little dramatic. You're just trying to really channel like a Virgo type energy where you want to help other people. Let me show you. So, a lot of you guys could be coming from a place of finally leaving something. Oh my gosh, I can't pick up these cards. Hold on. Finally leaving something that made you feel anxious and letting go of all that mental clutter and de-stressing yourself, finally. Because you got the Four of Wands here. Oh, sorry if you can hear sirens. Just gotta wait for that to pass. I can never tell what the mic picks up on, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, okay, so moving on to something better, something more stable, something more grounded, and something tangible, because all this is like mental stuff, right? You're finally coming out of your head and into reality. Not to say that what was in your head wasn't reality, but it's something that, again, you can ground yourself in and you feel more stable. And then, if you were working with other people, maybe you were working with people who didn't feed your soul, to say the least, and you found your way back home. And now that you're back home, you're ready to get back out there. So, but you can't let yourself regress, because this goes from the 4 to the 3. This is still a very positive card, even though it's going backwards, but you have to make sure that you don't literally go backwards. You don't go back to the same group of people that made you feel this way, right? You don't want to go back to the same job, the same relationship that made you feel this way. You're moving on to something better, and now that you've allowed yourself to come back home, whatever that means. Maybe some of you moved back home literally. Maybe you found home within yourself again. You are able to take what you've learned and share it with the world, right? So I see this as not only you going out into the world, but I see things being returned back to you. This card is all about our ships coming in, right? So you're taking all the lessons that you've learned, all the comfort that you feel, all of the security that you feel, and you're secure enough where you can go back out there again. But I do see, it's funny because both of these are like the Leo card to me, and one's upside down and one's right side up. So in the moments where you do feel insecure, in the moments where you feel overwhelmed, like you're responsible for multiple people, like you have a big responsibility or a big obligation to fulfill, try to revert back to your inner child and how you felt when you were home. Because when you're home, you are nurturing this inner child, and everything that this child needs, safety, food, water, reassurance, is met. But it's our adult mind. You see how she's kind of like wearing the same outfit as them. Our adult mind is the one that allows us to overthink, to doubt ourselves. Kids, if you ever seen kids play and they like fall, they just get right back up and keep running. Like they are the most positive, agile beings ever, right? But we get older, we get wiser, we get more scared, we get more insecure because we're aware of the world. And that's where you came from. And this is kind of like remnants of that. It's just like, well, what if I go out and this happens again? What if this person hurts me again? What if these people screw me over again? You need to take what you've learned while you were at home because you're ready to go out there. This is you being ready, but sometimes your mind blocks you. Just know that there is another side to this because, again, both of these are like the same card to me, but the ego is what gets into the way. So accept the lessons as they come. Thank the universe for the lessons from the past and move forward knowing that sometimes you are going to feel like this. You are going to run into insecurity. You are going to feel diminished by other people, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get right back up and keep doing what you're doing because you have a lot of love to give and you have a light to share and you have something to say. So part of this, because it's right underneath, it's going to be an ongoing process. You letting go of this insecurity, you letting go of whatever people have said to you that made you feel less than, right? And just knowing that your inner power is strong enough, even though you're regressing, you're going backwards or whatever. Regression isn't always a bad thing, especially if you go back to look at the lessons that you've learned in order to move forward. Sometimes it's a dance, right? You have to go back and forth, forward and backwards to really understand the situation, and then we move forward. We move forward with all of our heart. We move forward knowing that we'll be taken care of, knowing that we'll heal, knowing that the universe is going to grant us all of our wishes, and being okay with being vulnerable. Moving forward is the first step, but you see how he's still wearing all the armor, but he's ready. So allow yourself to move forward, and each step of the way, you shed off a little bit more armor, because all the armor you need is going to be inside. I know that sounds really cheesy, but look, she's completely naked, she's vulnerable, but she has twice as many cups as this guy. Right? Because when you're not wearing all this heavy suit of armor, you can carry more stuff. And it's really abundant stuff that's coming in for you, Taurus. But again, the feeling of insecurity will be in and out because being vulnerable is going to invite that. Not invite negativity in, but you can't do everything in this world and not expect people to disagree with you, not expect people to not see eye to eye with you. So you are going to have to fight. You are going to have to stand up for what you believe in, but mostly you stand up to yourself. This is you fighting your self-doubt. This is you fighting all the negativity inside your head telling you that you can't do something, that maybe those people were right, maybe you should just go back home. No, because you're already out there, and you've learned all the stuff already from what happened in the past. So, bottom of the deck, interesting, you have the Three of Cups in reverse, but then underneath that, you have the Three of Pentacles. So you see, it's a balance. Libra season is all about balance. There's going to be people who are going to gossip and talk shit, but then there's going to be people who really, really resonate with you and want to work with you on this. And this is what you operate from, right? The Pentacles. So it's going to be stable. It's going to be tangible. It's going to be structured. And most importantly, these people are with you. You see how they're all planning together? They're all like, yeah, we're going to do this with this pillar. We're going to do that over here. Like, they just know they're going to work together. Meanwhile, these three people, they're just goofing off and like shooting the shit, and yeah, they might be having fun, but they're not really getting much done. That rhymed. Okay, so you have a lot of good positive cards here, Taurus. The only thing I see is your self-doubt, but it does echo from a time in your past where people have told you that you weren't good enough, or that what you're doing is stupid, or that this is never going to work out. But it's because they don't share your vision. You need people around you who share your vision. So once you go out there, you stay strong in who you are, you stand in your values, you stand in the lessons that you've learned from the past, and you create that home external of you. You create a home environment for people who really resonate with you and who really, really believe in you. And there are people who believe in you. You just have to go out there and expose yourself. And I know that's scary, but once you expose yourself, look, you have the star. You have the star, you have the sun, you have the Four of Pentacles. These are like 3 of my favorite cards in the tarot. Like, you have all of this stuff. It's all yours. So claim it. All right, Taurus? It's going to be good. You know who you can count on. So count on those people, okay? All right, Taurus, I hope you have a wonderful October. Again, if you or anyone you know is trying to cut back on cannabis, I have the free 30-day program down below. I explained to you in a video how you get the program done. And yeah, so there's that. And then follow me on Instagram for free daily tarot readings. Subscribe to this channel for monthly readings. And then if you want a personal consultation, that video, or not the video, but that link is going to be down in the description as well. All right, Taurus, have a great October. It looks great from this end, and I will see you all in November.